Deep beneath the surface of rivers and lakes, a creature of ancient lineage glides silently. This is the sturgeon, a fish that has witnessed the dawn of time and survived epochs of change. Sturgeons are a testament to the power of adaptation and resilience. They have endured for over 175 million years, a living link to a prehistoric world. Their story began in the Jurassic period when dinosaurs roamed the Earth. Since then, they have witnessed the rise and fall of countless species. Through ice ages and volcanic eruptions, the sturgeon has persevered. They are found in the waters of the Northern Hemisphere. These magnificent fish can grow to enormous sizes. Imagine a fish longer than a car. Some sturgeons can reach lengths of over 6 meters. Their weight can be astonishing, tipping the scales at over 800 kilograms. The sturgeon is a true giant of the underwater world. Their story is one of survival, adaptation, and the enduring power of nature. The sturgeon is often called a living fossil. This nickname is not given lightly. It reflects the sturgeon's remarkable resemblance to its ancient ancestors. Fossils of sturgeons reveal a body plan that has remained largely unchanged for millions of years. Evolution has honed the sturgeon into a perfectly adapted creature. Their bodies are built for survival in a variety of aquatic environments. From freshwater rivers to brackish estuaries, sturgeons have carved out a niche for themselves. Their ancient lineage is evident in their physical characteristics. Sturgeons lack the typical bony skeleton of most fish. Instead, their bodies are supported by a cartilaginous framework. This cartilage is lighter than bone, allowing for greater flexibility and maneuverability in the water. The sturgeon's primitive features are not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to their successful design. They are a living reminder of a time long past, a precious window into the history of life on Earth. Sturgeons possess a unique beauty that has earned them the title Queen of Fish. Their appearance is both prehistoric and elegant. Their bodies, often grey or brown, are adorned with rows of bony plates called scutes. These scutes act as a protective armor, shielding them from predators and injury. Running along their backs are rows of sharp bony crests. These crests, known as dorsal scutes, give the sturgeon a distinctive, almost prehistoric look. They add to the sturgeon's mystique, making them instantly recognizable among fish. Unlike many fish species, the sturgeon's mouth is located on the underside of its head. This unusual placement is an adaptation for their bottom-feeding habits. Sturgeons are not picky eaters. They use their vacuum-like mouths to suck up food from the riverbed. Their diet consists of small creatures that dwell in the mud and sand. Worms, crustaceans, and mollusks are all part of the sturgeon's menu. They play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. The life cycle of a sturgeon is a story of remarkable journeys and ancient instincts. These fish are anadromous, meaning they live in the ocean but migrate to freshwater rivers to spawn. These migrations are epic journeys, often covering hundreds of miles. The urge to reproduce drives sturgeons to brave treacherous currents and navigate complex waterways. They return to the same rivers where they were born, guided by an internal compass that has been passed down through generations. Spawning takes place in the spring, when the waters begin to warm. Female sturgeons release millions of eggs, which are then fertilized by the males. These eggs are deposited on the riverbed, where they will develop and hatch. Sturgeons are long-lived creatures, with some individuals living for over a century. They are slow to mature, taking years to reach sexual maturity. This makes them particularly vulnerable to threats that disrupt their life cycle. Sturgeons are not just fascinating creatures, they also hold immense economic importance. They are the source of caviar, a luxury food that has been prized for centuries. Caviar consists of the salt-cured eggs of female sturgeons. The high value of caviar has led to overfishing and illegal trade, pushing some sturgeon populations to the brink of extinction. The demand for this delicacy has had a devastating impact on these ancient fish. Sustainable caviar production is crucial for the survival of sturgeons. Responsible aquaculture practices and strict regulations are essential to ensure that future generations can enjoy this delicacy without endangering these magnificent creatures. The future of sturgeons depends on our ability to balance our needs with their conservation. We must strive to protect these ancient fish and their habitats, ensuring their survival for generations to come. Section 6. The river's pulse. Sturgeons are not just a source of food or wonder, they are also vital indicators of the health of our rivers and ecosystems. Their presence is a sign of a thriving aquatic environment. Sturgeons play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. As bottom feeders, they control populations of invertebrates and prevent the buildup of organic matter. Their migrations connect different parts of the river system, transporting nutrients and energy. The decline of sturgeon populations is a warning sign that our rivers are in trouble. Pollution, habitat destruction, and climate change are all taking a toll on these sensitive creatures. Protecting sturgeons means protecting our rivers. It means ensuring that these vital waterways continue to provide clean water, support biodiversity, and offer recreational opportunities for generations to come. Section 7. The fight for survival. Sturgeons, despite their ancient lineage and resilience, are facing an unprecedented crisis. Their populations have plummeted in recent decades, and many species are now teetering on the brink of extinction. The threats to sturgeons are numerous and complex. Overfishing, driven by the demand for caviar, has decimated many populations. Habitat loss and degradation, caused by dam construction, pollution, and dredging, have further fragmented their populations and disrupted their life cycle. Climate change is adding another layer of stress to these already vulnerable creatures. Rising water temperatures, altered flow regimes, and increased frequency of extreme weather events are all impacting sturgeon populations. The fight to save sturgeons is a race against time. It requires a multifaceted approach that addresses the root causes of their decline and promotes sustainable practices that ensure the long-term survival of these ancient fish. Section 8. The guardians of the sturgeon. The plight of sturgeons has not gone unnoticed. Around the world, dedicated individuals and organizations are working tirelessly to protect these ancient creatures and their habitats. Conservation efforts focus on a variety of strategies, including habitat restoration. Restoring degraded spawning and rearing habitats is crucial to ensure the survival of sturgeon populations. This includes removing barriers to migration, improving water quality, and restoring natural flow regimes. Fishing regulations. Strict fishing regulations, including quotas, size limits, and seasonal closures, are essential to prevent overfishing and allow sturgeon populations to recover. Trade monitoring and controlling the international trade in sturgeon products such as caviar is crucial to combat illegal fishing and trade. Sustainable aquaculture practices can help to reduce pressure on wild sturgeon populations while still providing caviar and other products. Public awareness. Educating the public about the importance of sturgeons and the threats they face is essential to garner support for conservation efforts. These efforts, while challenging, offer hope for the future of sturgeons. By working together, we can ensure that these ancient fish continue to grace our waters for generations to come. Section 9. Securing the future. The future of sturgeons rests in our hands. As stewards of this planet, we have a responsibility to protect these ancient creatures and the ecosystems they inhabit. There are many ways that individuals can contribute to sturgeon conservation. Support sustainable seafood choices. Choose sustainably sourced seafood and avoid consuming caviar from unsustainable sources. Reduce your environmental footprint. Reduce your impact on the environment by conserving water, reducing pollution, and supporting sustainable practices. Get involved in conservation efforts. Support organizations working to protect sturgeons through volunteering, donations, or advocacy. Spread the word, educate yourself and others about sturgeons and the importance of their conservation. Every action, no matter how small, can make a difference. Together we can ensure that these ancient giants of the water continue to thrive for generations to come.